Welcome to Sleep Willow Mall, a quaint shopping center in the heart of the small town of Sleep Willow. The year is 1980 and the mall is bustling with activity. Let's take a closer look at some of the unique shops and their owners that make this mall so special. 1. The Curious Cat Bookstore, owned by Mrs. Eleanor Hawthorne, a mysterious woman who is always seen wearing dark sunglasses and a wide-brimmed hat. The bookstore is filled with old dusty books and has an eerie atmosphere that draws customers in. 2. The Retro Record Store, owned by Mr. Johnny Rock, a former rock star who now spends his days spinning vinyl records from the 70s and 80s. His store is a haven for music lovers and vintage enthusiasts. 3. The Enchanted Emporium, owned by Madame Mystique, a fortune teller who claims to have psychic abilities. Customers flock to her store for tarot card readings and crystal ball gazing. 4. The Stitch Dreams Boutique, owned by Miss Penelope Weaver, a talented seamstress who creates custom-made clothing and accessories. Her shop is a favorite among the locals for special occasion attire. 5. The Magical Menagerie, owned by Mr. Felix Fox, a magician who specializes in illusions and sleight of hand tricks. His shop is full of mesmerizing magical props and costumes. 6. The Sweet Tooth Bakery, owned by Mrs. Betty Baker, a sweet old lady who bakes the most delicious cakes and pastries in town. Her shop is always filled with the irresistible aroma of freshly baked goods. 7. The Timeless Treasures Antiques, owned by Mr. Henry Clocksworth, a clockmaker who restores vintage timepieces to their former glory. His shop is a treasure trove of antique clocks and watches. 8. The Painted Palette Art Studio, owned by Miss Violet Van Gogh, a talented artist who hosts painting classes and exhibits local artwork. Her studio is a colorful oasis of creativity. 9. The Mystic Moon Jewelry, owned by Mrs. Luna Silvermoon, a silversmith who handcrafts intricate moon-themed jewelry. Her shop is a favorite among those who love all things celestial. 10. The Funky Fashion Boutique, owned by Mr. Groovy Jones, a fashion designer who creates bold and colorful retro-inspired clothing. His shop is a paradise for those who love vintage fashion. 11. The Whimsical Wares Toy Shop, owned by Miss Penny Playful, a toy enthusiast who sells unique and nostalgic toys from the past. Her shop is a wonderland of playthings for children and adults alike. 12. The Heavenly Scents Candle Shop, owned by Mr. Adam Aromas, a candle maker who creates hand-poured scented candles in a variety of fragrances. His shop is a sensory delight for candle lovers. 13. The Cosmic Cafe, owned by Mr. Leo Starlight, an eccentric barista who serves cosmic-themed coffee, drinks, and pastries. His cafe is a popular hangout spot for the town's hipsters. 14. The Crystal Cove Wellness Center, owned by Mrs. Serenity Stone, a holistic healer who offers crystal healing sessions and energy work. Her wellness center is a peaceful sanctuary for those seeking inner balance. 15. The Retro Roller Rink, owned by Mr. Ricky Wheels, a former roller derby champion who now operates a retro roller skating rink. His rink is a blast from the past for those who love to groove on wheels. 16. The Groovy Glass House, owned by Miss Daisy Sunshine, a glassblower who creates colorful and whimsical glass art pieces. Her shop is a dazzling display of glass sculptures and ornaments. 17. The Vintage Vinyl Thrift Shop, owned by Mr. Vinyl Vagabond, a music aficionado who curates a collection of rare and vintage vinyl records. His shop is a goldmine for vinyl collectors. 18. The Herbal Haven Apothecary, owned by Mrs. Sage Greenery, a herbalist who sells herbal remedies and natural skincare products. Her apothecary is a haven for those seeking alternative medicine. 19. The Silver Screen Cinema, owned by Mr. Oscar Reel, a film buff who screens classic movies from the golden age of Hollywood. His cinema is a popular spot for movie nights and retro film screenings. 20. The Nightfall Arcade, owned by Mr. Jack Arcade, a gaming enthusiast who operates a retro arcade with classic arcade games and pinball machines. His arcade is a nostalgic paradise for gamers of all ages.
Now, they said it was from 1980. No, it's 1980 feel. It's modern times. The mall just has a feel of the 1980s. And there's the reason why it's people nicknamed it Sleepy Hollow because it's called Sleepy Willow. And a lot of weird things happen in this town. So a lot of people just joke around. But it's not near or even close to the town of Sleepy Hollow.